Welcome back. We're back. To the podcast revival.
The revival of the podcast.
Yeah.
Revival.
I mean,
Yes.
so I might as well. I am Daze.
No, you're not.
I am Willis. I am the Willis.
I'm the guy who changes his name on the channel constantly.
And I'm Carmen
Otherwise known as
Sandiego.
fucking
Guess where I am?
Alright,
Vinny, I'm done. I am done with you. Done with a capital D.
You're fat with a P.
A
But
PH.
no H.
The-
No,
the-
no
H.
PH.
So
The,
just
no
fat
PH.
Saxon.
Just Pat.
My
He's
dad
just-
works with a guy named. My dad worked with a guy named Pat.
I'll be honest, Pat's not a bad
I
name.
have an aunt. Pat.
I have a grandma Pat. Boy.
Alright, so Vinny was about to tell a story before
I
we...
like to pat my cat on the head.
So, did I ever tell you about the one time I drank ice cream?
No.
Billy was
No.
there. Alright, so...
I was there for
I was
this. and it
playing
was,
Rust with Willie, and I needed, nourishment ice cream.
mind you, he did this after eating an entire giant bag of Flamin' Hot Cheetos. So not just like regular size bag you get at Walmart, but like
My poster's
smaller
crooked.
than a little bit smaller than family size bag of Flamin' Hot Cheetos. He ate the whole damn thing.
Okay, so after I eat that, I'm like, I need to get some ice cream. So I waddle upstairs. And,
Kill me. Wait, did you just say waddle?
yes.
Yeah.
Waddle.
Yes, waddle.
Alright, my first question is, did you get bigger since the last time I saw you? Because last time I checked, you didn't waddle.
Oh, okay. It's an exaggerated joke. Alright, so what I did was, I was like, the ice cream was way too hard. It was completely frozen. So I
That's how I
chipped
like
like
it.
an ice
It melts in my
block.
mouth.
Well, yeah, but to me, it's like, eating a block of ice. So I'm
I
like,
mean, I eat ice cubes, so...
I do too. I think
Ice
it's
cubes are
nice.
the shit, man. Like,
Yeah, I even
they're-
post on the Ice Chewers forum.
Kill me.
Alright, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna put this in the microwave. So I do that. I was gonna do it for 5 seconds
Alright.
just to soften it up a little bit. But
And you
something
completely forgot.
something distracted me and it was in there for 30 seconds. So I'm left with this cup of melted cream. The ice is gone. It's just cream. And you know what I
But you know what? It's better than the dairy-free milkshakes people want.
Oh,
Oh.
gross.
Oh.
Why?
So okay, now I don't feel as bad. I went downstairs, went back. I'm like, Willie, I'm gonna chug this.
Kill me.
It was the most satisfying yet most disgusting thing I've ever done.
Did you say it was
And-
satisfying but
and
disgusting?
Yes.
I will proceed to let you guys know that about 2 hours later, he's like, "Oh, I gotta use the bathroom." We're like, "Can't you wait? We're building our base." And he's like, "No, I need to go now." He goes to the bathroom, and I swear to God, I thought I heard him fucking just screaming in the bathroom.
Ugh.
I go, okay, just to clarify, that shit was red. All right.
Oh,
because I was
Vinny,
Flaming
Vinny,
Hot
it's not okay. It's not okay when you start bleeding from the butthole. All right, that's
No,
not
it
okay.
wasn't- it wasn't
You should
blood.
see a doctor.
It yielded some-
Jeez.
It wasn't blood. It was just a flaming hot.
I think you
stain,
should
man.
go see your doctor about that.
This was months ago, so it's healed.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that was interesting to say the least.
It was high pressure too. It didn't slip out. It shot out. Boom.
That's too much information, buddy.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
So,
Vinny, are you dying?
Yes.
For calling that event, yes.
Oh man.
So what are you guys
I-
planning on doing for Black Friday?
Absolutely nothing because I'm
I-
saving all of my money for Detour.
I am going to a tea shop in Maple Grove and buying a bunch of loose leaf tea because they have a Black Friday sale.
Ooh.
It's
Feels-
the loose leaf tea is like the only good tea in my opinion.
God damn
Wrong.
it.
Green tea
They
is
sunk my
quality.
battleship.
Okay, green tea is a different story. Like I will agree, green tea is good, but like if you want a hot cup of tea, loose leaf tea is the best shit you can ever get.
Get barley. Have you ever had barley tea? Hello?
I have not.
Barley tea. Yes.
I will have
Yeah.
to check that out.
You guys should watch my Cyber Dimension playthrough because like
Shameless plug.
no
Who are you?
no
Kidding.
because literally like some of the events in the game are literally just talking about tea. Like I've ran into 5 events where Vert just starts talking about tea. Like
Alright,
Because
link
tea
me to
is
the
good
videos where
stuff.
she's talking about tea, and then I'll watch those ones.
There's tea and then there's coffee.
I don't think
Tea
I've
is-
uploaded any
Tea
of them
is
yet.
superior.
But there's
Oh.
one where I did 2
okay,
events in a row.
Okay, that's
that
why I
were
need to
all
stop
tea.
you, Willie. I'm sorry.
Jacob, what do you think? Is tea superior to coffee?
Am I like the official stamp of approval on this?
Yes.
Oh shit.
I
I like tea, but I like coffee better. I'm sorry.
Jacob doesn't know what to say.
Tea. I have to go with tea on this one.
Thank you.
Just to spite me, okay.
No.
Cool.
I drink tea more than I drink coffee, but both will yellow your teeth if you drink mass amounts of them.
I mean, I drink like
Putting that out
a
there.
cup,
Well, that explains
cup or
that.
two, maybe. I probably drink every other day for tea, something like that. And
At
I
least
will
you're
say,
not the Brits.
honey,
all right?
honey is
Yeah.
pretty good in tea. I'm not gonna lie.
Yes. Okay.
Honey's
If you
good
put
stuff.
ginseng and honey in green
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
Ooh, that's actually pretty good.
No, I have it's a peach and like raspberry. It's peach, raspberry, and it's got like dried orange slices in loose leaf tea.
tea. Nice.
It's like a white tea, so it's not super heavy in caffeine, but it tastes really good.
I feel it.
Not to mention, it
I don't-
smells really good too.
I mean, tea to me is like a substitute for coffee, right? So it's like not for the caffeine part of it, but you get natural energies, like or not.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you get
get,
like
I get you there.
you get energy from the natural supplements inside of the tea. Is what
Yep.
I'm meaning to say. Instead of using only caffeine, which will potentially give you a crash over naturally gaining energy from tea,
You know,
depending on what type of tea and what's in it.
I literally just thought we're talking about tea in the revival of the RealiTea podcasts.
Yes.
Boo.
Oh.
This is not intentional.
This isn't intentional,
Not
but it
planned.
just kind of happened.
Yeah, that's like my
Reality.
parents asked me like, "Hey, what do you want for Christmas?" And I'm just like, something to make loose leaf tea in."
You know what? I never get asked that question because I never get anything. Cries.
Whenever I get asked for what I want for presents, I'm just like, you know what's the best present that you don't even have to ask somebody if they want?
Cash.
Cash. That's it.
Wait,
you don't
oh,
have
wait.
to worry.
Yeah, my
Oh,
parents
what did you
never
say?
give me cash.
Before Willie said cash, what did you say?
I said cash.
Cash. It's
Okay.
the universal gift. It is.
Also, I kind of gasped in surprise because I saw a nuclear reactor in Japan. That's scary.
Oh,
That means they have
Oh.
access to nuclear technology like I do.
okay. Just to calm everybody down, thinking Japan has nukes. He's
This
talking
is
about
a
a game.
He is
This is
talking
my
about
The game.
Yeah, he is talking about Civ or something. I don't know.
Hoy. Let's talk about Hoy.
I might
I
as
have
well just.
87
Acronym,
nukes
okay?
currently in
Don't use the
1952.
Say its actual name because I don't think
Okay,
everybody's
okay,
gonna know
atom
what
bombs.
Hoi is.
Atom bombs, alright?
No,
They're not full nukes.
I'm talking about the game.
Yeah.
Vinny.
Okay, I'm playing Hoy 4.
Hearts of Iron.
No. I just told you. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah,
Don't
Hearts
use
of
the
Iron
acronym.
4. The grand strategy game made by those filthy Swedes at Paradox.
I might as well say,
Fire
like,
Emblem is
alright,
here.
so I'm the one recording this, and I'm playing Dead Cells, and this is my first time playing. So,
I'm playing Stardew Valley again
I
because
could play Nier, but I don't want, like, I don't want to bawl my
Rage
eyes out in the
crying
middle of a street.
everywhere.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to do that in the middle of a podcast.
I am literally sitting in my chair doing absolutely nothing.
fun.
Yeah.
Yes.
that's nice.
Jacob, how are you?
Oh,
How are you?
damn.
What do you think about going to Dick's Last Resort for over our Christmas break that we have?
When? Because
Uh,
I
Over
did not have
Christmas,
those days
sometime
off.
over Christmas.
Sometime over Christmas break, like it's like a 3-week period of time.
Okay, as long as it's after. Let me go look at my calendar. Hold on. Walking. Huh. So as long as it's
Yeah.
as long as it's before the 1st of January and after the 21st of December, we're good.
That's possible. That's
Yeah.
100% possible to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yee.
Eee.
Yeah.
Also, did anybody see what I put in chat? Like-
About what?
It was on Amino. It was about selling some.
Oh, the
Stuff.
swords?
Oh, swords.
Yeah.
It depends on what kind of swords and how expensive we're talking.
Yeah, like.
So I'd say
We're talking eBay or.
no. I'm talking about one I own.
Oh,
Is
So-
it what kind of sword is it?
It's Willie. I'll send you a picture later,
I might be able to
And-
appraise it.
or I can give you. I have a blow dart gun I don't use.
I wouldn't use a blow dart gun. The sword would be more for a something to put on my wall at home.
Right. See, my thing is I don't have enough space to mount it, so it's like I don't get to look at it.
Oh, no.
As I've said, I'm probably gonna end up at Detour this next year. As long as they have it, I'm probably going to get the Master Sword and Shield to hang up on my wall.
Yep.
Nice.
See, I was going to buy swords last year, but then I kind of just didn't.
Well, see, I was gonna buy the Master Sword and Shield, but they didn't have one. Like it sold out like instantly.
Yeah, they
Of course,
usually
it is a
do.
pretty hot commodity.
There was a shoot, I forget what the series is. It's Princess something.
Oh,
and
Princess
they had
Principal?
her rapier. No, not Princess Principal. It was before that came out.
Princess
That's-
Mononoke.
Nope, not that one either. It had one of the characters' rapiers, and I was like, yes, please. And then I looked in my wallet, and I was $20 short.
Oh.
Rip.
I was like, ugh.
Oh.
Actually, I thought of a place that they had a Master Sword, and that was at the Mall of America. Like
Really?
it wasn't it wasn't a sword that you would use to like train
Well,
with,
yeah.
but you would
Wait,
use it
Willie,
like
Willie. I know you're not like
Oh,
here all the time,
oh.
but you heard about the stabbings, right?
Yeah.
depends where.
Oh, yeah.
At
The
MOA.
story.
Oh yeah, yep.
I have a story for after this story. Because I haven't.
I'm aware of those, but no, like straight up, it would be a sword to put on the wall, but it was like $180 for the sword. Whereas at Detour, you can spend, I think it was what, $150, and you get the sword and shield.
Right. But like, here's the thing. At Detour, it might not be exactly from the producers, right?
Yeah.
So the quality might be from a second, like a middleman store.
Yep.
Or a supplier rather, and whereas the one at MOA might be directly from the company.
Okay. I mean,
So like quality will be like
I wouldn't
different.
really care about the necessary quality because of the fact that it'd literally be put on my wall. Like that's
Right.
all I would use it for.
I feel it.
So
But I don't. Go ahead.
oh.
Go ahead.
All right. So I got or I was looking at Twitter, and I found out that there was a homicide near my campus.
Oh, really?
Literally this
Oh.
morning at 3 a.m.
Oh, damn.
I mean, there's been like 3 deaths on our campus, like straight up. Kids have been dead.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it was because they just didn't eat because they didn't have money.
Actually, the
Heroin
thing
OD?
is NDSU is known as one of America's biggest party schools.
Oh, there you go. They
So,
OD'd.
there's
Confirmed.
that. One of the kids was a high school student and he OD'd.
Oh,
Like he wasn't
Nice.
even in NDSU. He just
was there.
in somebody's room and somebody came back to the room like, oh, he OD'd on something. It was probably like heroin or some shit like that.
No,
it wasn't
ours,
alcohol poisoning because he didn't have alcohol in his body.
ours was an actual somebody shot someone with a gun.
I mean, there have been muggings on campus like regularly. We regularly have those like near campus or on campus.
Willie, if I were you, just start packing your pocket knife.
Yeah.
I always do.
Okay.
I always have after one time when I was at St. Cloud State, like I said, I was holding my I've said before I was I had my friend's stiletto. Some guy came up to me with like a really short, shitty Swiss Army pocket knife, and I'm like, I pull out the fucking stiletto. I'm like, dude, come on, just fuck off. And he's just like, all right, whatever. I'm not getting shanked today.
Leaves.
So that was fun. That was fun
Neat.
stuff.
I imagine.
College has been pretty chill in my opinion so far.
It hasn't been bad.
Your opinion of chill is getting held up by a Swiss Army pocket knife. I'd like to see what your fun is. Like fencing, like you walk around and everybody's just in a fencing suit trying to stab each other.
Yeah. I would dress up as a Swedish musketeer
And
put on an eye patch.
put on an iPad. You know, I'd probably be one of those kids if I ever actually attend college. It would be like I would show up in a random cosplay every day, just because.
Keep it interesting. Keep them guessing.
You know, I
And then-
could totally sticker bomb my car. Like it's white. I could totally do it. It's the perfect like color for sticker bombing.
My parents would kill me.
I mean, it's Willie's car.
Well,
though.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm just saying
His
if I were
car.
to do it.
I mean, it's literally my car. Like my grandparents said, "This is yours. This is a gift to you. This is your car."
Oh, okay. So, just ran
So,
into.
yeah.
Well, I still haven't taken my road test for my driver's license.
Oh, same.
You and Vinny both.
Yeah, I've had my permit for like 2 years,
Yeah.
2.5 years,
Same.
something like that. So it's just like,
But if I do get a driver's license, that means I could work at FedEx and pretty much triple my income.
Isn't that where Mac
would
works
you work?
now?
Yeah, Mac works at the
Yeah.
warehouse.
Yeah.
And honestly, I'd rather do deliveries than work in the warehouse.
Yeah, I would
Being
too.
honest.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess the downside is I know what it's like for my dad because he used to work for the post office and like those hours
Okay.
are so shitty.
Post office and FedEx, two completely different things. Like,
I'm
Yeah.
aware of that. I'm aware of that.
and they're also their hours and the way they're treated are differently at like a government
guess.
position, which is what the post office is, and FedEx is just a company.
Fair enough. No, my
But it also
dad
depends-
is. My
Go
dad's back to working shitty hours now because he got a job at St. Paul. Don't get me wrong, he's liking it more there than he was at his old place that he worked as a janitor because the other place that he worked, he had to work like 50,000 square feet every day.
I have literally ran out of things to research except
And-
tanks, which I've already.
And because they were low on people where he was working, so
Right.
and he still has to work that every day. But there's no kids around because he's working night shifts, and B, it's a lot longer. He has a lot longer time to do it all.
Right. Okay. So, don't day shifters, because there's kids around, get paid more? At least
Not
that's what I would
necessarily.
think.
Not
That
necessarily because of the fact that night shifts really they fuck with home life a lot. At least for people that have families, they typically will get paid more if you're working like a janitor because most people have families at that time.
I guess, but it's like during the day, like at least, I guess kids at Big Lake, they treated the
Yeah.
janitors with respect, but I know a lot of places just trash the janitors, dude.
Well, I
Like,
mean, the thing is with the school that he's working at now, it's easier for him, and the kids there are actually nice, more well behaved because of the fact that it's St. Paul.
right?
St. Paul is like the I don't know how to put this without being rude, but St. Paul is like the nicer area of the cities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the best way I can put it without
Fair enough. Okay.
offending anyone.
Okay, so you guys know how I'm going to the ALC to make up credits, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
We have some guy, he came over from, oh shoot, where'd he come from? He came from one of like the bad towns in Minneapolis, right?
Yeah.
And he saw this hick throw up a gang sign, and he straight up roasted this kid for about half an hour about
Oh.
how he's
That's
so
great.
ignorant, and if he did that up there, he'd get jumped. It was the greatest thing I have ever witnessed in my life.
That does
Just-
sound great.
Oh,
What was this hick also? I'm not gonna say names. Never mind.
no, probably
Was he,
not.
was he short?
Was he short and did he have glasses?
No, he doesn't. He's done with school.
You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
kid's done with school.
Straight up, I despise.
When I was working at like Subway, back when I was working at Subway, I saw him fill out an application, and I legitimately was like, "Oh fuck, no, 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 no,
what I've
no."
heard, he's changed about 20 jobs over the course of this year.
Yeah, that's true. He also totaled his car.
Yeah, I heard about that too.
All right, so who are we
Everybody's like,
talking
"Oh,
about?
no,
I
is
wasn't
he
exactly
okay?"
paying attention.
We're not naming any names, but he's short, has glasses,
A
acts
hick.
like a hick,
Complete dick.
really
complete
annoying,
dickweed.
pretty short.
Really high pitched
Used to hang out with Grant
All
Yeager.
right, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm pretty
I wasn't
sure.
supposed to say
I
that.
know who you're
Oh
talking about.
fuck! Shit!
Oh, shit.
Damn it.
Well, we already broke the rule.
Um,
We can bleep that out.
yeah, I don't know how to edit, man.
I can edit it as long as you send me the file. I can
Yeah,
edit
I'll send you the
Like
file.
like Jason Faps between flushes Giller.
it.
No, that was Mason.
I've changed.
All right, we have to bleep all of this out.
God damn!
You're making more work for ourselves.
You're gonna bleep
You're
it out.
making more work for me, guys. Stop!
Yes. Alright, let's just start naming a bunch of names.
No!
No.
I'm just gonna put in a fucking intermission where it's like,
No,
interrupting
no,
the
really,
broadcast.
really, just go to my voice and just, it's just a dial tone, and then it picks back up.
Mason.
Mason
damn.
Giller? Yes.
Okay, no,
Oh,
Jason Giller. Jason Giller.
Jason. Alright,
Okay,
we're gonna call him Jason. Alright.
Oh, you
Oh,
mean
no.
Yason?
Oh,
Remember
fuck.
Yason?
Jason was a good guy.
He was.
And then he just got fired.
Yeah.
I never thought I'd say it, but I sometimes actually miss high school. Like,
Oh,
straight up.
That's because you have less
Back then,
responsibility.
things made sense back then. My life had structure.
Vinny,
Now it's like,
are you
fuck,
trying to say
I have
sense
real
in high
life.
school or a thing?
Yeah.
I was about to say, Vinny, what are you talking about?
Oh, just, I don't know. Things were simpler back then. You know what you needed. You knew it's like prison. You know, you knew what you had to do. You know what you're allowed not to do. You know.
I guess that's true.
Yeah, I feel.
Hey, I could do this with my knuckles.
So wait, Cody.
What?
So for your field that you're going into,
Yeah.
what's the minimum requirement, like degree-wise, for what you need?
I mean, I'm getting a. What's a 4-year bachelor's?
No, that's a 2-year.
Isn't associate's 2-year?
Oh yeah.
See, straight up for my career, like, I personally think it's the best for me just because of the fact that
Willie, you decided to pursue a teaching career, right? Or am I thinking of something
elementary school for my first, like, probably 10 years, and then I'll further up to, like, being able to teach in, like, the high school or middle schools.
Right.
But, like, I mean, I feel like a good career for me just because of the fact that I do really well with kids.
See, here's the thing. For teachers, right? You went to Big Lake.
Yeah.
You know how teachers are. Like, they can get it in their head. Like, they can personally understand exactly, perfectly fine what they're talking about, but they can't explain it. So, you have to be able to explain things to little kids, right?
Yeah,
You
I'm
have
aware
to
of
explain
that.
it to, right, but I'm saying they're going to be more difficult than the older kids. So
Yeah,
I
it's
understand
easier to
wanting
teach to someone who's older than younger.
Well, no, I mean, I guess I get that, but, like, with... I find it easy to teach kids because I've helped with stuff like that before.
Right.
So, I mean, I guess it just... A lot of the reason that people say, oh, teaching is a competitive career, that's because a lot of people go
No,
into
it's
it
not.
because they... well, that's what I've heard a lot of people say, and I'm just like, the only reason that people say it's competitive is because of the fact that a lot of people go into it because they just want to have a secure job, whereas the people that end up getting the job want to teach. Like, they want to do the job. They don't just do it because, oh,
I don't know.
it's
Have you seen what am I gonna call him? I'm gonna call Mr. Yoga Pants. There you go.
Oh, yep.
Have you seen Mr. Yoga Pants? Like, you think he wanted to teach? Hello? He records his voice for about 2 minutes, and it's like, yeah, blah, 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 blah. Did you get
What I'm
that?
saying
And
is
then,
a lot of the teachers, aside from him, in Big Lake, were actually really good teachers.
Yeah.
Like, they seem to want to be
Old
teaching.
house.
A
Okay,
lot
okay.
of them.
Miss
Right.
McCormick thinking emoji. Hello?
What I'm saying is
I
a
love
lot
how-
of them. I'm not saying
Alright.
all of them, but I'm saying most of them overall.
I love how we were like,
Like,
you know what?
honest-
Let's think of a different last name or a different way to call this guy, and then you name 2 names. Just immediately
No,
afterwards.
I did one.
No, you did. Or 2. There was 2 names that
No,
were just
no.
said.
It was just one. But
No.
he,
No, there
I
were
did
there
Yoga
was
Pants,
2.
and then
he said Mr. Yoga Pants, and then he said McCormack. I'm gonna have to bleep stuff
Then-
out. It's not a big
Was it
deal.
who said Holthouse then?
You?
Shit.
No,
You just
Daddy
now.
did.
that was Vincent.
I'm sorry.
I'm going to enjoy editing this.
Okay. Willie, I want to be the dial tone, and Vinny has to be a whale.
Oh. That
The
hurts.
baby orca just wailing.
I am going to try and, I'm gonna try and do that.
Okay, and then for that scream he just did, you have to do earphone warning inbound.
Oh, I always do. I did it for my Doki Doki Literature Club video.
God damn. So how long are we doing this? I didn't even keep track of when we started. It
doesn't even matter.
It's definitely
Just
been.
let it go on.
It's been like 30, or
If
not
it's-
even 30
if it's,
minutes.
If it's 3 hours long, it's
Then
3
it's
hours
3
long.
hours
It's
long.
not a
I
big
just
deal.
don't know how much space I have on my computer is the problem.
Okay, Cody, how big of a memory does your computer have?
512.
Megabytes?
Yeah,
not-
gigabytes.
wow.
God damn.
Shoot me.
Okay.
Okay, so
The 3-hour
about 20
video
minutes.
isn't that long. 3-hour videos
20
like
minutes takes about 1 gig.
Ah,
So there's about 3 gigs per hour.
all right.
So 9 gigs, like that's not bad.
Yeah, I have 9
Especially
gigs.
if-
At least that's how it is for my PlayStation. I don't know if
Well,
I
I'm
mean,
recording
what I've
in
seen,
high resolution.
An hour of recording for me was like I think it was 1 gig for 1 hour, and that's before editing and that. But
right.
so it should be no problem.
Yeah. And you
I
usually get a
don't-
pop-up warning for saying you're running out of storage space anyways, so
all right.
I don't think I'll I don't think it'll be a 3-hour video, but if
Yeah,
it is,
definitely won't. But
it's not a big deal if it is.
let's do
No,
Alright, so okay, so I heard this hasn't been confirmed yet, but it's pretty much been confirmed. There's a new honey pop coming out.
No, that's been confirmed for a long time.
Has
God
it been?
damn it! I haven't even
Yeah.
finished the first playthrough.
I guess I
there's
haven't
no
really looked
release
into
date.
it.
There is
yeah,
no
that's what I
release
meant.
date.
That's
but
why I said it
it's
has been
confirmed.
Like, a game can be confirmed, but never released.
Yeah,
If that makes sense.
there's no release date, but it is confirmed that it is in the works. John is excited for that.
I'm excited for that too. Not gonna lie.
I'll play it again. I'd be willing.
I enjoyed Honey
I haven't
Pop.
played it yet.
it's not a
honestly,
bad game.
If I do a playthrough, I'm gonna do it right
All right, I
before.
have a question.
Is-
You
I'm gonna
get
do it
money
right
from doing dates, right? You get money from dates, right?
You get
Yes.
money.
Okay, damn
You
it,
get money
because
from
of the
dates, and
last-
you get the other currency from talking. And
Okay. I
Yeah,
was stockpiling honey.
This is gonna sound super weird, but Venus was literally the easiest person for me to do.
yeah,
Not
she
even
was
kidding.
pretty easy.
And I'm just sitting here, I was like, why?
It's just like you have all the upgrades at that point. That's why it's so easy.
Straight up.
No,
if I do,
Cody, I literally upgraded everything once on my playthrough.
If I do record a playthrough, I'm gonna do it right before Vinny ends his, and it's just gonna be straight up. Willis jumps in to try and save Vinny by joining the Thought Patrol or something like that.
All right, that's a
All
fantastic
right, my season.
idea. I
Okay, the
approve.
series finale will be me slaying the fairy, and I'll call her the queen of all thoughts.
I mean, she's not even the queen of all thoughts because you face the queen of all thoughts.
Oh yeah, the red
That's
hair.
your
right.
future boss or future person.
I'll be honest, I really enjoyed Honeycomb Studios, but I expected it to have more to it than what
Yeah,
it did.
there's not a lot to that game.
It was literally like an idol simulator, basically.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's essentially what it was.
Little master.
It could have been better.
It's
I
all
like
right.
that.
After that, we'll never see.
I'm gonna
an
be
end
that
of
guy
Berserk
and mention
because Kento
Neptunia in this
Miura's
video.
Too busy playing Idolmaster and jerking off.
The only Neptunia game I will not buy is Producing Perfection.
Why?
It's literally an idol sim. No, I was just
You
like,
know what,
I'm,
Cody?
I'm not doing
You're
this.
gonna do it for the memes. Alright? You're gonna do
It's
it for
only
the memes.
on the Vita. They couldn't even put it on the computer. They couldn't put it on
You're
Steam.
gonna do
Okay,
it for
so-
the memes, Cody.
I didn't even realize, but some time ago, my roommate must have left the room because he is no longer in here somehow. I don't know where he went. But one thing that he said is that if you have $1,000 computer or something like that, you shouldn't get a paid antivirus. Like, boy, if I have a computer that I spent over 1,000 on, I'm getting a paid antivirus for it.
Yeah, I paid for
That's like
mine.
having sex just with some random person that you just met and they're kind of sketchy. Raw.
Alright,
Ooh.
Willie,
Mm.
question 1. Have you even seen the insides? Question 2, I doubt you would have the courage to see somebody on the streets randomly.
What
No
I am
offense.
saying is, what I'm saying though is literally, would you do that? Would you do that? That's not
Yes.
smart.
Honestly, At this point in my life, I already don't care about what happens.
What I'm saying though is if you had $1,000 plus computer, would you pay for an antivirus?
Well, yes, obviously.
There you go. My roommate disagrees, and I'm like, boy, that's why your computer is fucked right now. And he's like, nah.
I like my
Nah.
frames just like drop randomly, and I don't know why.
It's because you're getting spikes.
Yeah.
Confirmed. You're missing your like whatever upload speed you have on campus, and then you're like at home.
No,
and you're
I'm
like,
not
oh.
streaming this. I'm recording.
Oh, well, you know what I mean.
I think it's a matter of just I don't have my computer in high performance
I'll switch
mode,
over
and
to-
it's trying to run
no.
Discord and this, and I don't know.
Yeah.
That's
It's
one
like
thing
it's
I
saying
never
I have
have problems
61
with.
frames, but it just feels choppy. Then again, this game's
One-
also in early access, so that's probably
One
part
thing-
of the problem.
I never have problems with is lag. Like, I never have problems with that anymore. I used to have it a shit ton on my old computer, and now I just never have problems with it.
I have like my frames drop occasionally for absolutely no reason. Otherwise, it's fine.
Willie, I got a question for you.
What's that?
Do you think you're ever gonna grow out a beard like your dad's?
I can't say because, like, hairlines go from your mother's side of the family, correct?
Usually.
I have never seen my grandfather with a beard. And I still have all my hair on my head. Look at my dad's head. He started getting that, like, it started receding when he was 18.
Fair
Mine
enough.
hasn't done that
But
yet at
also,
all.
Did he wear a lot of hats as a kid?
He did not. Because
Then I don't know.
he had a fro. So,
Your dad
he
had a
actually?
fro.
yeah,
That's
my dad had a
concerning.
fro. My dad's hair
That's very
curly as
concerning.
fuck. His hair literally migrated on his face. It went from the top of his head to his face.
It migrated.
It literally did that.
Jeez.
Like, I'm not shitting you. That's basically what his hair did.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab some water.
No, I'm not sure if I could ever because I still haven't had to shave yet.
Oh, nice. You're lucky.
So there's
Yeah,
there's
I
a
have to
chance
shave.
there's a chance that I might not ever be able to grow a beard, or I'm gonna have to like really try.
Right. All right. So, Cody,
What?
I want you to.
I can't
Grow
grow
a
facial
beard.
hair because work.
So
Oh, yeah,
grow it
like
next.
working.
Oh, I suppose we do have a break over the semester, so never mind. I didn't think about that. You should have done it this semester, Cody.
Well, I wasn't challenged this semester.
Damn it.
Then
Do it
again,
next year,
my
fall
hair
semester.
does not grow very long. I'm gonna be completely honest.
Uh,
Like my
I haven't
facial hair
really been
grows to like the stupid length, and then it's like over.
I haven't been growing my hair or cutting my hair on top lately, and my hair
Oh.
is actually getting quite long on top.
Does that? Oh wait, that doesn't hurt me. That's actually
Really?
really cool.
do you have the fuckboy haircut?
I do not. What
Alright,
is the
bet.
fuckboy haircut though?
Have you seen the new Bieber haircut?
Oh, gross. Don't.
It's kind of like that.
No.
It.
Oh, so it's like the shaved side, and then like it goes to the back as well, and then the top is long and it like hangs over one side.
I just kind of grow it out because I'm trying to get it so I can do the fucking blue hair,
The
but
mullet?
that's gonna destroy my hair. So I'm gonna see if I can get like a blue semi-permanent hair dye because that could work too.
Guys have outraged the gods.
Because
You know
Cody
what,
and
Cody?
Cameron would both be very happy if I dyed my hair blue.
Why?
So, it's a Ruby character that they like
No, we
Oh.
hate.
or hate.
We literally, legitimately hate him.
But they said that if I did dye my hair blue, Cameron is going to buy me orange goggles.
I just lost
I feel it.
26 cells. Why?
But I don't exactly know if I'm doing that kind of haircut. I just kind of put it up and that's about
Well, you
it.
have to dye your hair because John went bald, right? Like that's the first thing.
Yeah, that was I remember that.
I talked to somebody who does dye hair, and they said, well, either you're both going to be spending a shit ton of money doing this, and it's going to fucking destroy your hair. Like, it's gonna
Why?
be fucked. Because that's what happens when you bleach hair.
Hold on, I need to untangle me earbuds.
If I was
A blonde.
if
You
I
have
was
such a
blonde,
beautiful
I would
blonde.
be fine. I would be fine if I was blonde.
Yeah, it's hard to grow a beard as a blonde, though.
Not true.
We're not talking about a beard anymore.
true.
Sorry.
Oh shit! Sorry, I was gone.
Not true if it's not true that it's hard to grow a beard as a blonde. That
Yeah, no, that's not true.
Oh shit! Then I have no excuse.
well, it could just be your hairline though, dude.
Yeah.
Like that's probably the same with mine. Is my grandpa does not have.
He's
much
gonna
on
be
his-
like your dad. It's just gonna migrate one day.
But my
that'll
beard is gonna be big and curly though. Like
So I just realized something,
Yes.
guys. So
What's that?
I was trying to think like, okay, can I just change my computer into high performance mode, just so like this all runs better? And I realized that now instead of having to go into this weird menu to change it to high performance mode, there's a slider when I click on the battery icon in Windows 10, and I just slid it to best
you're dumb.
performance. And I was just like, oh no, it's new. It is not. It is since the last update for Windows 10.
don't you love it when like the server for Rising Storm Vietnam loads just to tell you the server's full? Like
No.
the whole game loads up and it's like right when you're about to join, it's server's full.
Can't say I've ever had that problem.
I can honestly say I've waited in a queue to join a server for over 50 minutes
Yeah.
because I have no life.
I
Oh, no.
give up that funny.
I can see why this is so much easier on a controller. There's so many buttons. But let's see. So let's see, what haven't we talked about yet?
Stuff.
Yeah, I know. There's a lot of stuff
We
could
haven't
talk
talked about why my name changed.
Like,
It's because you're Jacob. That's
yeah,
literally
No,
that's
no,
the
no,
only
no.
reason.
My
Yeah,
my
it's
name
typical
no
Jacob.
for my content
Changing
for
name.
for content on the channel. My name literally changed because of my main source of content I was banned from. Banned.
Yeah, you were
Got banned
banned from
from
Smite.
For what?
Tell that story.
Yeah,
Because
Okay,
that
so
was an interesting story.
it's so in Smite, right? I played a lot of Smite ranked, and
Yeah.
I was top 30 players in the world, right? On like PS4. And
Yep.
since I solo queued most of my games, people were like, bruh. Because it allowed up to duo queuing, right? So you can queue with two people, and it's a 5v5 game mode. So I was like that one random solo queuer person, and I would carry games. And since people in the community didn't like me because I solo queued for my wins, they would report me every game. And eventually I racked up enough reports to be banned from high-res studios for Smite.
Oh, damn.
Damn.
What?
And I just kind of sat there and contemplated the thousands of hours I put into that game.
Shit.
And I decided I don't really want to play this game anymore.
I mean,
I was like,
why
I didn't
are
waste
people
any
angry
money
at
on
you?
I didn't waste any money on the game, but it was like I just put a lot of time and
Yeah,
effort
dropped a
into
con.
this game. It's
That
like,
kind of
shoot.
sucks, man. Like that's shitty.
That is really
Yeah.
shitty.
That's why I play Fortnite.
Fortnite's actually really good in my opinion. Though. Like
Yeah.
it's super well put together for a free battle royale game.
Yep. Okay. I can't lie. I play Paladins a lot. That's also a high-res studios game, but it's like Paladins is fun.
Paladins is fun.
Ah,
Willie doesn't like it, but Paladins is fun.
See, Willie tries to say it's a copy of Overwatch, but here's the thing.
I have revoked that.
Hey, never mind. But it still came out like a month after Overwatch did. So it's like, you can't call it like a copy of Overwatch. Like, I get it. There's a lot of similar characters, but there's so much to Paladins that is different than Overwatch. You know what I mean?
Well, I think the main thing I really don't like about it is the card system is so confusing to me.
I like it,
Okay.
actually.
I can easily explain the card system to you. You ready for this?
oh boy.
Easily. You'll get it. You'll
Yeah,
understand.
it's pretty
They
easy.
have healer, you buy cauterize. Simple as that. They have double frontline, you buy wrecker, depending on what the frontline is. So, like, let's say
Yeah.
it's Torvald and Makoa. They both have shields, right? And the card wrecker, you do more damage to shields from, right? Like, Deft Hand's completely useless. It only makes it reload faster, and that's not what you need in your life when
Yeah.
the healing is out. Like, they'll heal for more than you're doing damage, even when you're reloading that fast. So it's your best bet just to max cauterize, which reduces healing. Oh wait, actually, I just confused myself. Are you talking about the card system for loadouts or the in-game cards?
Yeah,
Just
because there's
the
two
cards.
different cards.
The card system in general.
Because there's
Okay.
like your abilities can be changed before you get into a game by just like setting out basically loadouts. And basically you can change cooldowns, like how some abilities like exactly function, and that kind of stuff.
I have a good comparison for this. Willie, you played Black Ops, right?
Yeah.
Think of the loadouts before you get into game as attachments.
Okay. I get it now.
There you go. But if you like, I don't know, it's pretty simple once you look at it, and
I guess I just
it
don't.
allows.
I don't like the play style for it as well. Like it
Yeah.
doesn't work for me. That's just a
I
mental
get
thing,
it.
though. That's a mental thing.
I get it.
Whereas
It's just
what I don't understand is how Squiddy seems to think that TF2 is better. Like boy, you're retarded if you think that.
I mean,
TF2 is not
when
a bad
everybody in chat
game.
legitimately roasted him
Oh.
because he said that, and I remember I legitimately beat him in an argument about how Overwatch is better than TF2, and I never played TF2 in my life.
Oh yeah, that's a story you should tell.
The thing is though
Everything
is
about it.
you can't ever win an argument with Squiddy because if you argue with somebody stupid, they just drag you down to their level.
Yeah.
He literally stopped arguing with me because he knew I was right.
He still thought that he won though.
Did he? I guess I really
Yeah.
didn't go into chat after that much. Like,
Yeah, he still thought that he won.
triggered.
That's
Mhm.
literally that's Squiddy mindset right there for you.
Oh yeah, Willie, I forgot to mention this game has time gates. So if you're a speedrunner, you get like extra loot if you get to certain doors fast enough.
Nice.
Nice.
Wait, is the game only on PC?
Yeah, I think I heard something, or when I was look up Dead Cells PS4 and see if there's anything that comes up. Because that was like when I was typed in Dead Cells into Google, like Dead Cells PS4 is like the second thing that came on the list.
It's probably got a slated plan for it.
Yeah.
so-
Because
What
right
I'm
now it's
waiting
in early
for-
access.
What I'm waiting for, right, is I played the Utuara Mono games,
Yeah.
right? And I'm waiting for the continuation of Mask of Deception to be ported onto PS4 because that game is amazing. Mostly because it's a Fire Emblem game, basically, and it's also a light novel at the same time.
You know, it was a really good game that's very
A big
similar
one.
to Fire Emblem. Advanced Wars.
That's what I was saying.
Advanced Wars was actually really fun.
But you know, Fire Emblem is still the original because Super Famicom Fire Emblem is a thing.
Well, yeah, I'm aware of that. I'm
What?
just
Yeah.
saying that Advanced Wars was a really fun game.
Really
Like,
fun game. I'm
I'll be
really
honest
sad
with you,
it
I don't
didn't get a
remember what Advance
game
Wars is.
ever since DS. That was the last.
Advance Wars is like Fire Emblem, but
World War II.
World War II kind of stuff.
Mm.
So tanks, airplanes, that sort of thing.
I gotta think. There was this, Cody, you know Armor Blitz on Otaku, right?
Yes.
It has a game on the Google Play Store. I'm not even kidding.
What?
I'm not even kidding. Look it up.
I'm not
it
right
takes-
now, but send me a
It
link.
literally,
I need to see
it
this.
literally takes all of like what makes Armor Blitz out of it to make it like able to be put onto the Play Store.
Yeah.
But it was funny. I was like
That just
scrolling through
sounds
games you would
hilarious.
like, and it came up, and I just sat there and I was like, I swear I've seen this before. And then I looked it up, and I was like, oh,
That just sounds hilarious.
it was fun. It was I burst out laughing. I probably sat there for about 20 minutes. No, I've played this game. Never mind. I played Advance Wars.
Shit.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was a pretty good game,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
All it just needs is a Switch remake. Like
See,
a
okay,
new Advance Wars game is what we need because they didn't get a new game since the DS. Honestly,
Did you know that they're done with the new Pokemon game that came out? They're done with Pokemon games on the DS. Everything's gonna be going to Switch from now
Yeah,
on.
because they literally like outgrown the DS. They can't
outclassed it.
Yeah.
Well, like
No,
Their
the storage
games
space
won't-
for the chip that goes in the DS. Since they're making the games 3D, the DSs are eventually not going to be able to run them anymore. So they have to
if
go to
you've
something
seen
with a
if
higher
you've
processing
seen the game
power.
quality on the DS now,
Yeah.
the game's quality is so like the resolution is shit.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I can't help it being such a tiny screen, though.
Right.
Still though, like
You can
would
change the
think-
pixelation to the screen size, so that's the thing. Like,
yeah.
trigger.
Not to mention
all
the
the
systems lag like hell when
Yeah.
you try and play the new games. Like they get some serious lag.
Oh, Willie, not that I condone this or anything, but you should totally download an emulator and play the Fire Emblem games on the emulator. Totally.
I'm gonna
do that.
what I'm gonna do is I'm thinking about recording a playthrough for Pokemon Uranium
Nice. Well,
You
sister
should.
has that.
because I've never actually played it, and I've heard a lot of good things about it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
I
If I could run
downloaded
anything on my
it.
laptop, I would. But, you know. I can't even play Risk
I get
of
where you're
Rain.
coming from there,
I
Jacob.
can't-
Because
I
my
can't-
old computer sucked at running emulators. Like it lagged as all.
No, I
hell.
literally cannot play Risk of Rain.
Risk of Rain's a really good game.
Like, I try playing Risk and I chug.
What the fuck? I just got killed by a snooper.
Rip.
Did you say a snooper?
A snooper, yes.
Kill me.
Gladly.
Always, yeah.
Kill me later.
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 Eventually, later down the line, maybe when I'm about 60 to 65 years old.
I found a rare blueprint.
When you're on life support. Yep.
Yes, when I'm on life support, just stick me
Oh,
with a
I-
needle, please.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Fuck.
I just unplugged the fucking machine. You're like, thanks,
Yes,
appreciate it.
much love.
Shit.
The doctors walk in the room like, what the hell were you doing? He was keeping alive. I could tell he wanted to go. Gets arrested.
Gets arrested for
Who are you
murder.
to decision? It's in his will, boy. But is it his will for when he's dead? Well, yeah, but it's in his will.
You're already dead.
Give this to the man that kills me. What does this even mean? The man or animal that kills me will know.
Takes all my shit.
If you get what that's from, I'm very happy. It's from Parks and Recreation. It's Ron Swanson.
I was about to say, I've never watched that show.
One of the best lines from him is straight up just, history began on July 4th, 1776. Anything before that was a mistake.
Kill me.
He's right, you know.
He is.
And he's like, he is right. And I'm just sitting here thinking about, what about all the ancient civilizations that paved our way for humanity?
Nah, they don't matter. What are you talking about?
It was all a mistake,
America.
Jacob. It was all a mistake.
America was the only
It's like
thing
saying
humanity
Mesopotamia
did.
and women's rights are a mistake. Wait.
Who cares about Austria-Hungary? America.
Got him. But no, women should have rights. Let's be real here.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, for the people actually like watching the video, like
Goddamn
this area I
fucking
just
Willis.
loaded into is so pretty.
Squeal.
Oh my god.
That's what. But oh, there was something that I was just thinking of. Shoot, shucks. Actually, that's a better word for the situation.
Shiza.
Shucks,
No,
like shucking a piece of corn.
Oh, okay.
Now you chuck a piece of corn.
Fuck. That
You don't
snooper is still
shuck.
out there.
I thought it was shuck.
I don't think it's shuck, but you can look it up.
You shuck corn.
Yeah,
Sure?
I'm
Yeah, I'm
pretty sure it's
sure.
shuck.
I think you're wrong, Jake.
Maybe I just never heard the S before the C. I don't know.
Before
Look it up
E,
later.
except after C.
So,
God damn it.
cuck, right?
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
the thing that you
The
are.
corn.
Definitely.
I am definitely not a cuck, Cody. You want to fight me? I'll
I
pop
got
you like I
I-
moved John in his cabin.
I
Come at me.
genuinely don't understand cuck. I don't understand.
It's just
people
a
that
fun
cuckold.
insult to fucking.
I get it. I get what it is. I just genuinely don't understand people that cuck themselves. Like, I don't get it. Why would you do that?
Yeah,
I
whenever
don't get
It's
it
like
either.
this. It's like this. Hey, you know sadists and masochists?
Yeah.
It's like the sub watching the dom be dominant to somebody else.
I mean, I get that, but what I'm saying is I don't get how people can get off to it. That's just me.
It's like asking how people can get off to being a masochist. Like, it's like that, all right? Just that's the best comparison I can give you.
Oh my god.
All right.
We're discussing like no cuckold. God damn it.
Go no further.
Go no further. In my opinion, it's just thought enabling. So heresy.
Begone
Heresy.
thought.
be gone
Begone
thoughts. When's the next episode of the Thought Patrol gonna come out?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna record that right after this podcast.
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Alright. It's been long overdue.
I thought about
I've
streaming
wanted-
Honey Pop because your videos were super late.
Yeah. I'm also gonna return with bi-weekly uploads.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yee.
I
Try to
have
keep the
I
radio
have some
station
videos
going.
of Fortnite to upload. I just haven't gotten around to like cutting them and all that jazz.
Yeah.
I don't know. We need somebody to make intros.
It's like I wanted Cameron to be on this podcast.
Cameron needs to do this.
just because
but
it's just
he-
like
I could make
Alright.
my own intros.
Alright. I'm just gonna pause this while I do this. Alright. So Cameron and I just made a bet. Or not really a bet, we made a deal.
The writing thing.
Yeah. So
You shouldn't pause for this. This is a good story.
Yeah, I should like recut. Yeah. Do it live. Fuck it.
no, I'm pausing my game so I can
Oh,
just
okay.
focus on talking.
So let's say,
Um,
don't you dare pause the stream. Oh, I stepped on a landmine.
No,
You
I'm
killed
not
me,
pausing the stream.
asshole.
All right, so
Damn Viet
all
Cong.
right, so Cameron and I got Cameron into Ruby. Like that was the first anime he watched. Other than the ones that were probably on TV. I guess I don't know if he watched like.
Ruby anime implying.
All right, we're not arguing that argument now.
Okay.
But So Cameron's been like showing me his drawings because both of us ship White Rose. And Cameron's just like, oh, I want to make this like comic strip like thing. And I was just like, oh, that's cool. Or he wanted to draw something. I forget exactly what he was saying. But he was like drawing and I was like, oh, that's cool. And like, I don't know, it's kind of slipped my mind that we still need a panel like of when we go onto our page on like the wallpaper thing. We still need that.
See, Cameron said he was working on it.
Cameron said he was. I'll ask him after we're done recording this.
Just send him a message from your phone.
So I decided like I wanted to see what Cameron was up to. So I just started talking to Cameron. I just started sending White Rose stuff. He's like, dude, I was being productive. Why are you sending me White Rose stuff now? I want to read a fanfic. So then I just go, all right, how would I make a deal with you? You write a fanfic, and I will draw something with my shitty ability at drawing.
I love this.
All right,
Yeah,
so
we actually taken something.
to be honest, I can take a picture and send it to Willie of my last drawing that I did that I never finished, and it's not bad.
Oh, fuck. Oh, shit.
It's like the body of Neptune from Neptunia. It's not
could
bad.
also-
That one?
We could also ask Mac if he wanted to try and do it, because Mac's not a bad artist.
No, it's a
not
deal
really.
between me and Cameron. I got this. I
No, what I'm
made
saying
this
is like
deal.
he could also try and do stuff for the channel if he wanted to. What I'm
But-
saying is like, he's not he's not very bad at all.
Well, yeah. But anyways, it's just kind of one of those things where I just kind of said fuck after I sent it, and then Cameron replied sure. But here's going to be my side of this deal. You're not going to know when I upload it, and you have to guess which one it is on the site. And I'm just kind of sitting here like, deal on that part, because that's going to be interesting. So I have to guess what Cameron's fanfiction is.
Shoot. Okay, so you know how we were at Detour and we saw Jaden and his brother and
Yeah.
some other guy who were cross-dressing?
Yeah.
Well, at least Jaden wasn't, but his brother and his friend were.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I was like staring so intently at Jaden's brother's friend because he looked like my old neighbor, and I just couldn't get
Was
past.
that the one that was dressed like Satori?
Yes,
All right.
he was a really big Toho fan, so it was the.
Oh
you know,
yeah,
it's like-
Toho's on Steam.
and so I was
Oh,
sitting
shit.
there and
I was
like,
tempted to
Taylor
record
keeps
that
pressuring me
instead
to
of
play
this,
it.
but
I just couldn't get past it because he has like a very recognizable nose, and I just like saw the nose, and I was like, I want to ask him, but if I ask them and I'm wrong,
but
Well, like straight up, with Taylor saying lecturing you to play Toho. Toho is
Yeah.
one of those things that you either like it or you don't.
Oh yeah.
it's
you
the
know.
music, man.
I'm like, I
It's
know it's the
really good.
music, but for me, you know, I wouldn't play it because
I am
he's just,
so bad at the games, but I bought it because I was just like, if we
I-
buy
it's
it, we
just the
might get
harder
more.
Taylor tries to argue, the more I'm like, no, just out of stubbornness,
yeah, I feel.
you know.
You know, I've kind of lost my respect for Taylor, considering he sympathizes for Squiddy.
He's a squid enabler.
Like he does, he sympathizes for him. Like
It's because when we were in
He's
elementary school,
he's
like
an
he
ass.
and Taylor were like all of like
they
back
were
in
tight.
alright.
They were
So-
tight.
I might as well tell the story of when I moved to our town, even though we've said our town
I just
how many
mag
times.
dumped him with an M14. How did he live through that?
But like I moved here in elementary school, and the only friends I made that year were fucking Zach. I'm not saying last names. Zach, Taylor, Brianna, Damien.
Zachary Taylor, the United States president. What?
Wait. The Damien, who is a really good musician.
Yes.
yes,
Nice.
And then
Not
I didn't
the
talk to him
one
much. Like
Degenerate.
we didn't talk to each other much at a certain point. I just-
Taylor and I are
in
pretty
middle
much the
school.
only people that remain of the group.
Yeah, more or less.
Taylor, Cody, and I are basically the only people.
The originals.
And as far as like
The Aboriginals.
still our friends and will be back in town like over summer and that, it's just me and Cody. Like that's it.
Like,
and Vinny actually.
Yeah.
Because
Well, Vinny wasn't
also
part.
in that.
He wasn't part of our original group.
He was occasionally. He was occasionally.
If
Middle
so,
school,
I don't
remember
remember.
much of middle school and elementary, and I think that's a good thing because I'm pretty sure
I'll be
it
honest.
sucked.
I don't remember anything before middle school.
Same.
I was about to say I
At
don't
all.
remember much of middle school. To be
Yeah, I
honest.
don't either.
I
A lot
remember,
of
like,
the
there
only
was-
things.
There was a time when I was friends with Jack and them, and that was a time.
Jack Rowan.
No,
Oh.
not that one.
Shoot.
It's
Flicker.
Yes, that one.
I'm gonna have to blur stuff out, obviously.
Yeah,
But
I just
What a legend.
fell and died. But yeah, I was friends with their group, and like they weren't bad. Like it was back when I played basketball.
Oh yeah, that's why then. But yeah.
But yeah.
Affix bayonets!
Once I hit high school, I stopped playing basketball and baseball.
Hitting baseball. Why?
I still love playing baseball. It's just I'm terrible at it now because I haven't played in God knows how long.
But why did you stop playing? Is a real question.
Because I'm a lazy fuck.
I mean,
I
That was
stopped
my
playing.
reason.
I was actually pretty decent at baseball, but I stopped playing because the coach was always like, "Oh no, we only care if you win."
That's also why
Like, that's the coach
became
I would
friends
always
with,
get.
Andrew, who's also the magician, or not magician.
Musician.
Oh my god, musician. I can't talk.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like
I'm actually not that far away from him right now. Like, he's literally in the other, like, right next to Fargo.
Is he actually? He moved?
Yeah, he's going to Moorhead. Well, no, he didn't
Oh.
move to college.
Gotcha.
yeah, he said he was going to a music school. I just didn't know where. It's like I
Yeah,
haven't
he's gonna
talked
be a
to a bunch of
legend
people.
someday. I kid you
Yeah,
not.
yeah, Andrew will be a legend. Yes, like
Yes.
I do not doubt that whatsoever.
I mean, he's got
He
serious
is-
talent.
He does.
He is the greatest. Or will
Andrew
be
is a great
one
man.
of the greatest. He's a pretty cool guy too, you know? Like,
Yeah, he is.
He wasn't a dick like everybody else.
Yeah.
Was
He's a
not.
nice guy.
Damien had his
He had his
Moments.
phase,
He had his
yeah.
moments.
and I'm not blurring out the shit earlier. I'm blurring out full names.
Well, yeah,
I'm not blurring out shit like Damien, just regular names.
yeah. It's whenever you mention their last names, you just
Yeah.
gotta blurt it out.
No,
Jason tugs between. No, shit. Jason the toilet
Let's
tugger
not make this too
filler.
hard for Willie.
Jason faps between flushes filler.
I can't take that seriously.
I don't think anybody takes him seriously now. Let's be
Jason-
honest.
Jason the
Nobody
stall
takes Zach
stroker
seriously for
filler.
hitting on an 8th grader when he was a senior. Let's be real.
Wait, what?
What? Jason?
You didn't hear about that?
What happened?
Zach was hitting on an 8th grader.
Oh shit.
Are we talking about
The
blonde
tall
hair?
one that played basketball.
The Frenchie?
that one.
Oh shit!
I did not know that.
No, you're
You
kidding.
didn't hear about that?
No, I did
Whoa,
not
I
hear
mean,
about
it's not
that.
as
Zach?
hey,
Which
hey,
Zach?
it's not as bad as Scott.
Oh.
He's dating a 6th grader
What?
Right now?
What?
right now. Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's
Pedophile. He's actually a pedophile because he's over the age of 18.
That's
Yep.
just wrong.
Wow.
Absolutely
die.
Hal. No, is it harem or Hal? I don't remember how the words.
Wait, what are you trying to say, Vinny?
Okay, so like the Islamics have a word for like heresy. It's like halal or harem. Oh, I need to
I
look
don't
this
know
up.
anything about the Islamic, like...
Halal.
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 That's something else.
Okay. Yeah, I said it wrong. I was supposed to say harem. is their word for like heresy.
Heresy.
Neat.
I'm just imagining the one chick from Adoko. What's her name? Hitomi. It's just like, but that's heresy.
Okay, I'll be honest with
that
you. In
mean-
Paladins, there's a newer person that came out like a few months ago. Their name is Leon, and
Yeah, I don't
she
know.
says, "Get these heathens off my point," and that's literally the only reason I decided to play her.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Deus Volt.
Like I would play her too. Is she a DPS or what?
Deus Volt.
Yes, she's a DPS,
Yeah,
and
I
she
never
has 2
played
auto
DPS
aim
much.
abilities.
Oh my
yeah,
god!
Jacob,
So
you know
she's
who's
still
broken as
Soldier
fuck?
76.
You know
Oh
who's
yeah,
broken as fuck?
Moira is broken as fuck.
From what I've heard, yeah. I mean, I haven't played Overwatch because I had it on PlayStation.
John
Plus
will
'cause I'm a nerd.
consistently get all golds as Moira.
Over
I
our
heard she's the
damage.
easiest.
She's also really easy to play, not
She
gonna lie.
is extremely
I'll
easy.
also be honest with you. I'll play a healer in Paladins and literally have top everything.
Yeah,
and I just
playing
sit there and I
as
think to
fucking
myself,
Ying in
What
Paladin.
a
This is
wonderful
just
world.
I mean, let's be honest, the people that play Paladins, a lot of the people that are playing it are fucking brain dead.
This is a ranked game, buddy.
I know.
Ranked games in Masters or higher. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, you're one of the best DPS players I know when I still have more damage than you on a healer. Hello? And the character I play Genos a lot. And
Oh, yeah.
he has a legendary card that at any time he puts a heal on one of his teammates, they do 15% more damage with their weapon. And I also have more damage than a DPS that I have that on. Trigger. Every time. I get so upset about it.
Goes on Twitter, replaces all the T's, TR to N's.
Oh no. Oh no. I'm
I'm sorry.
dead.
I will I apologize for that.
All in favor of changing John's name from Master Wizard to Grand Wizard.
And
Oh,
Master
no.
Wizard is better.
You mean
I mean-
Elite Wizard?
No, how about this? Grand Imperial Wizard.
No. We
No.
gave me Weeaboo trash for a reason. All right.
Yeah.
Even though I'm not a weeb, that's the worst part.
You
Yeah,
you were
like,
just like, I don't
people
care what color it is,
people
but I want to be
misuse the
weeby
term
trash.
weeb. People misuse the term weeb like
They do.
shit ton.
Oh, I actually got him! Running shot with a Mosin. That's actually pretty rare.
So I've learned that I am really bad at this game without a controller. I've only made it to the third stage.
Rip Cody.
Then again, it's also like a game where you're supposed to get like super good weapons, like
And then
you
go play
unlock
through.
everything. It's like you have to unlock certain weapons through like this system, and then they'll appear in the world. So I keep finding like low level like base stuff when I haven't gotten any like really good items yet. I also
Rip.
can only heal myself once in a dungeon because I haven't gotten enough cells to upgrade my healing flask. And it's it's a bunch of like different stuff. Oh my god, okay. Man, I just got a ice weapon that does more damage on a burning target. What is this?
That seems pretty neat.
Yeah, like all
That's
these weapons
pretty
have like
neat.
synergies with each other. It's cool.
That's pretty neat.
That's
pretty
pretty neat. It's been so long since I've seen that video.
Nature walks.
Nature walk.
Good stuff.
All right, I've just picked up a weapon that does that saves my life once
Nice.
in a permadeath game. That's nice.
Nice.
You say it was a permadeath game?
Yeah, it's permadeath. It's roguelike and permadeath.
Oh. Nice.
A throwing knife. Shots-
Throwing knife?
Causes bleeding. The attack automatically targets the closest enemy. 14 damage per second.
Oh, Cody. One day, We have to. Wait, you never liked the Black Ops 3 Zombies, did you?
No, not really.
Never mind then.
Rip
Let's say
Jacob.
Yeah, I mean, I never really liked it myself, but it was like messing around and doing stuff with your friends on it was pretty fun.
What game?
Black Ops 3 Zombies.
Yeah.
But Black Ops 1 by far has best zombies, confirmed.
Yeah.
Okay, so since
Black
we're
World
Ops,
War.
Black Ops 2
Since-
had like Origins was my like the best map. I love
Yeah.
that map.
I was never really a fan of any of the DLC maps in Black Ops 2.
I enjoyed that. I enjoyed Mob of the Dead and Origins like the most. I
Mob
played
of the Dead
Buried
wasn't
with
bad.
people. But yeah, Mob of the Dead and Origins was my bread and butter. I loved that map.
I loved playing Farm, and
I
Farm was
could not play
I
Farm.
like
Farm had a glitch on it where you could literally go infinite rounds, basically.
yes. Also, you could go infinite rounds in like any of them on that game.
Yeah. Especially on like Origins, it's kind of dumb with all the stabs. Like
Honestly, the one I hated the most was Transit.
no, yeah.
Not gonna lie, I really
Transit
just
was-
didn't like
yeah.
Transit.
I enjoyed Mob
And
of
that
the Dead.
was
Mob of the Dead was good.
oh, why didn't I change my weapon? I have
Good
2
one.
low damage items. I was just like, all right, I'll do throwing knives and fucking turning people to ice. Why not? That's not a good idea.
So Cody,
What?
you know how I was super hyped for the multiplayer for Final Fantasy 15?
Yeah.
It wasn't what I thought it was going to be.
Yeah,
and I was really let
kind of
down.
figured.
I'm also upset that they said it was supposed to be the last DLC, and episode Ignis hasn't come out yet.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I thought you said episode anus.
Kill
episode.
me.
I swear to God, that's what I thought I heard.
Now we know what Willie's been thinking of.
Yeah. I haven't
Don't
found a
worry,
single
Willie, I think it's the
upgrade
same thing.
God damn it. Can I just find another weapon?
No.
I'm bleeding people and then freezing them and then just letting them die. That's all I can do.
You're a cock.
I have no other choice. I
You're
only
the
have
type of
2
person I would
weapons.
love to be on a team with, and the type of person I would hate to be against. Let's just think about it. You're bleeding out, and then you get frozen and left to die while bleeding out.
Well, they're only frozen for a certain amount of time, obviously, but yeah. And then you can stack the bleed. So it's
Just
even more
thinking
broken.
about that. God. Is that a multiplayer game? That's a
No,
real question.
it's not. Oh no, that was behind a time door. How late am I? 28 seconds. God damn it. It's 28 seconds late.
It's because you were freezing and bleeding people to death.
Yeah.
You have to do it faster. I must upgrade my bleed skill.
I did upgrade my weapons because that's all that I can do. There's no
upgrade-
reason for me to upgrade my health.
Okay, so I've been playing this mobile game, and it's a lot like Final Fantasy, and it's free, and it's actually really well done. But then it has ads.
Uh,
Oh,
It's the worst. oh no.
no.
Oh no.
Do I want to pay the $2 to get rid of ads?
I would if it's a
Nah.
good game.
If it's a game that you enjoy, then like
Yeah, I
go
think you
for
guys
it,
would
but-
enjoy playing it too. It's called Fern's Gate.
I feel like I've heard of it.
It's
Oh,
pretty
no.
good. It's made by Comco or Camco, whatever it is.
Comcast.
And if Comcast ever made a game, I'm pretty sure everybody would shit the bed. No? Nobody?
I'm sorry,
I almost
I'm-
died. Sorry, I almost died for a sec there.
I was comparing my
Artillery
2
bombardment's
knives
really
that I
loud.
found.
PTSD inducing.
Because I was like, oh, I found a new knife. And it's the
Wow.
exact same knife. Except
Nice.
barely different. Is there any... Why did... Alright, I get they're randomly generated. Oh, I don't have enough gold. Fuck.
Rip.
I need... Like... 200 more gold.
Double rip.
What the fuck? I killed
I
him.
had nothing.
Bro,
They don't
what the
drop much.
fuck?
Yeah, no, I literally sprayed him with a PPSH-41 and he got me the M60 quick draw.
So what are you playing,
Well,
Vinny?
Oh,
Again?
Rising Storm 2 Vietnam.
Okay, that doesn't help me, but all right. I will
He literally just
accept
had the
your.
title of a game.
No, it's like I don't know what the game is. Is it an RTS?
It's like an FPS. It's an FPS. That's realistic. Brutally realistic. Like,
I mean, so is Arma. Let's be honest.
yeah, Arma gets it right, but with Rising Storm, you literally hear your comrades screech as they get torched by napalm. It's pretty.
Yes, I like those kinds of games.
Oh,
You can literally turn a man to jelly just by shooting him with, like, a grenade. He'll turn
Good.
literally into a red mist.
Good.
Very
good.
Words taken right out of my mouth.
Oh, this is gonna suck. I have to face no
You gotta be
lead.
real creepy with it. Just
I have to face no lead with this setup. What is this? The one thing I do really enjoy about this game is oh no. You can any of your like abilities work on bosses. So you can stun bosses, you can freeze bosses, it does not matter. You can do anything.
Imagine if you could give me a freeze fire giant.
nice.
Oh my god.
nice.
Oh no, 5 health. No. God damn it.
You suck.
I do. I could. That combo doesn't work the greatest because he kept spawning mobs, and then I couldn't freeze them all, so they all kept hitting me.
No, one thing that also bugs me is it's really hard to do. It's hard to carry a team in Overwatch comp when half of them are brain dead.
Yeah.
You know what? I play ranked paladins, and there's people in masters and grandmasters where you just sit there and you think to yourself, "How are you past bronze?"
That's one
I
of the things I
literally-
mean. Like, if you get placed in bronze because you get shit placement, because, like I said last season, I had a lever all 10 placement,
Uh-huh.
so I got fucked.
Right.
And everybody in bronze is fucking brain dead and doesn't know how to play.
They don't know what the left mouse button is.
That's
Sounds about
accurate.
right.
They are either brain dead or they have a PC that shouldn't be running Overwatch.
At me.
Yeah.
No, Vinny, your PC can run Overwatch. Your
Oh,
internet
yeah, I know, but
is
my
just.
old one. Yeah, my internet's shit. I'll fix that soon.
Oh,
I
so
am
Vinny's
friends
gonna be
with
paying for the
the
internet.
bird.
Easy.
There's a guy that made a thermite paint, and he's
Uh-huh.
like, so what are the real applications of this? Well, say you're watching some really sketchy website and somebody gets in the room. All you gotta do is use plug in ignition, and it fucking there's thermite all over the innards of the PC. He plugs it in, and the fucking PC just bursts into fucking flames, and you're like, yeah, that shit's not recoverable. You looked at it and it's like, you
Not
know
today,
how metal looks
FBI.
after being burnt, right? Snap it in half with your hands.
Vinny reported to the FBI for finding the leaderboard. Confirmed.
Like, fuck, that goddamn computer was dead. There was no saving it.
I
That
can
sounds great.
relate on a not so emotional level.
I got through the first level in 1 minute and 37 seconds.
You know what, Cody? It's not okay because you died at the boss.
I did not die at the boss. I
You
died.
died at an elite. Sorry.
Yeah. The elite was going to allow me to teleport using certain items and levels, and I kind of just fucking failed, even though I got revived halfway through the fight. It's my
Nice.
first time ever facing that mob before. Like I had no idea
Alright,
what its
so-
moveset was.
I play the same game on 2 phones, and on one phone I have all of the new special units for the new banner, and on the other one I've dumped about 100, like, I guess it would be what you would spend money on, like you just earn it from doing random stuff in the game,
Yeah.
and I haven't gotten one of them.
Rip. Oh no. Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this?
Oh wait,
All right,
I lied, I
guys.
got one of them.
I am going to say this now that I hate to be the bringer of bad news, but I think that this podcast is going to have to be coming to an end as
Oh, what?
Let's
It's
see.
been an hour and a half, and that's going to be a lot of editing.
Yeah, that's an hour and 25 minutes, and I think that's good. So down in the
It was-
description below, you'll find a link to our Discord. Then come subscribe and tap the little bell to see when we upload something like this podcast right here, or
Yeah.
start streaming. Like I stream Ravi Reeby every once in a while. John streams some comp sometimes. It depends on the
I
day.
stream random games.
Let's
I-
get my internet up. I should probably stream Hoi 4.
But
Yes.
yeah, you probably should diversify your content, man. But yeah, thanks for listening or watching or whatever you like to do.
And as we
Yeah,
said, we hope
thanks.
to have somewhat weekly or bi-weekly podcasts. So
we'll try.
we will keep you
Weekly
we will keep
podcast
you
is
posted.
The only
We'll
week
keep
we
you
might
posted.
not.
We can't
Is
promise if it's
finals
good
week.
content, but it's content nonetheless.
That's also true. But yeah, thanks for watching, and
See ya.
I hope you enjoyed.
Have a nice day.